Hi guys, this is Greg Doyle for Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat. Guys, prediction time. Fight I want to talk to you guys about takes place this Saturday on the undercard of David Avanesyan. It is for me the best fight of the night. It is between Florian Marku, who is 7-0 with 1 draw, and he takes on Rylan Charlton, who is 6-0 with 1 draw. Guys, what a banger of a fight this is. This is the fight I'm looking forward to the most this weekend. I just can't wait for it. I think there's so many unanswered questions about both. I think looking at both guys' styles, it can only entertain. So let's get straight into it and have a quick chat about it, and I'll give you my prediction. Guys, let's start off with Florian Marku. Florian Marku, as I say, 7-0 with 1 draw. Draw came in his last fight with Jamie Stewart. I'll be completely honest, it surprised me because Marku looked like a bit of a hot shot and a banger before that fight, and at times he was made to look really ordinary. He looked as though a good boxer with good foot movement can outthink him, outwork him. So it was a bit of an eye-opener, but before that, Florian Marku was banging everybody out. I've been back and watched a few of his fights. Really serious power at times, Florian Marku, but for the power that he has, it seems to lack a little bit of boxing ability, and I think that that's where the question marks will come from on Saturday. But he takes on Rylan Charlton. Rylan Charlton, as I say, he's 6-0 with 1 draw. Watched again Rylan's last fight there with Joe Laws. With all due respect, I don't greatly rate Joe Laws. I think, yeah, he's a tough guy, he believes in himself, etc. Boxing ability wise, very limited. Did everyone probably think that Joe Laws may win that fight? Yeah, I think quite a lot of people did, but a lot of people on the background circuit also had seen Rylan Charlton, and a lot of late money came for Rylan Charlton. Now we can see why, with good reason, but I try not to get too hung up on that win for Rylan Charlton. Although it was a good win, I don't think that Joe Laws is, with all due respect to Joe Laws, is a measuring stick that we can say, well, Rylan Charlton's a great fighter because of what happened with Joe Laws. I think Joe Laws shows a lot of fragilities, etc. He had showed before that fight, and they were just exposed in the last fight there with Charlton. But apart from the draw early on in Charlton's career, he's really not done an awful lot wrong, and he looks ripped to the bone every time you see him. His physique is incredible, and that's a credit to how hard he trains. But where I can see this fight being won on Saturday for both fighters, I think that Florian Marku needs to stay close to Charlton, but I think he needs to put less power into his shots and throw a little bit more. Kind of go through the motions, throw small uppercuts, come round with a left hook at the top, and then bum, one under the body, a hard one. But he can't come in and try and take his head off with everything. Although he shows good stamina, I think sometimes when you load up, it makes you that little bit slower. And we've seen Rylan Charlton countering Joe Laws, which he seems to do very well over the top with that overhand right. For Rylan Charlton, I think it doesn't appear to me Rylan Charlton, who boxes and goes on the back foot, but that seems to be a style that gives Marku problems. I think if you can throw a stiff jab and just don't let Marku get his feet set, it could very well win this fight, and pretty wide on Saturday. So I think he needs to jab, try and counter, but stay very compact. The big problem for me with Charlton is, although for his defence is great, he's got a really good defence, but doesn't move very much. And I think with someone like Marku, you need to move, especially your upper body, so that you can evade shots. Guys, over and on to prediction time. This is a fight I've really hummed and hawed with all week. I can see huge cases for both guys. One day I've woke up and thought, nah, Rylan Charlton's going to counter right hand over the top, and we've not really seen if Marku's got a chin or not because he's not been in many serious punchers. The next day I wake up and think, Marku was bad in his last fight, surely he's going to have learned. There is a bit of raw talent there, and he seems extremely fit also. It might outwork Charlton in close and maybe break him down, etc. So it's a really tough one. But guys, I'm going to go, the bookies can't split them either, by the way. That might be worth mentioning on the video, because it just goes to show you how close it is. So it's a hard week for me, but guys, I'm going to go with Florian Marku to beat Rylan Charlton. I just feel that he could outwork Charlton as long as he stays close, takes a little bit less power off of his shots. I think that he's very capable of eventually stopping Charlton because he doesn't move very well, or he could win a close points decision. I just feel that the style that seems to bother Marku is a style that moves away from him, throws jabs, is good on his feet. That's not really what Rylan Charlton seems to do. He's quite a compact, solid fighter, really good physique, good jab, throws a good counter shot over the top, and that could catch Marku as well. We just don't know. My gut is telling me that Florian Marku will win this fight on Saturday. Guys, Greg Doyle, Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat. Check out all of our social platforms and please subscribe down below. I will be back to speak to you guys again soon. Thank you.